Welcome to the pre-cut series vlog. I literally made that up today, but we are in an 8-week cut before we start prep for my first bodybuilding show in 2024. So I figured I'd document some of this. So we're gonna be cutting to set ourselves up to start prep. For you guys that don't know anything about bodybuilding, prep is preparation for getting absolutely peeled, shredded, diced to the gills to be on a bodybuilding stage. Up to this point, this channel has been about sustainable habits, nutrition, fitness for most people, and it still will be. But I want to take you guys on my journey to show you how being a little extreme can do. There isn't anything really normal about bodybuilding in the terms of getting stage ready. It's not sustainable. It's not something I recommend for just the average person. It's something you definitely have to commit to because it's just not normal. My coach and I, Paul, shout out to Paul Canoe, we've been setting up this period for over a year now, or just about a year now. We've been slowly, so most people try to do a prep in like 12 weeks, 16 weeks. I think for you to do it the right way, you want to be at least 20 weeks. You want to, and for most people even longer, because the longer you can stretch it, the better you'll be in terms of like trying to stick to it, because preps are pretty aggressive in nature. You're trying to get to body fats that are just not normal for human beings, especially because your body always wants to like survive. We're trying to get pretty lean before prep starts. That way, when we get into prep, it won't be as aggravating. It won't be as, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna be difficult, but it won't be as much of a pain in the butt. Trying to go from peak off season, body fat to stage lean in a matter of 20 weeks is pretty harsh. Some people do it even shorter, especially harsh for naturals, because there's no other agents to aid. I am 100% natural. I actually posted a video the other day saying before gear, and then I put still before gear, and then people started flaming me saying that, yeah, you're definitely not natty. Believe what you want. I've just been training for a pretty long time. 15 years is kind of long. So, and my genetics aren't bad. Thank you, mom and dad. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. We're getting ready for prep. I literally just ate my first meal. That was around like right before 4 o'clock. Right now, it's about 5:30. I'm gonna be going to the gym in about another hour. So you must be wondering, why are you eating so late? I'm in a caloric deficit now. My weight cap is anywhere from 232 to 239. And the reason I'm ranging that is because I'm 6'3", but when I went to the doctors, they said I was 6'1", which I don't think is accurate. But from what I've heard at bodybuilding shows, sometimes they'll cap you even lower. But we're trying to use 6'1" as the height just in case. I really think I'm 6'2", 6'3". With my hair, I'm 6'8". But we gotta be safe. So we're gonna call the weight cap 232 as 6'1". For classic physique, meaning I have to get under that. Right now, I'm about 258 to 260. I have about 8 weeks to take a good 15 pounds off, get in that like low 240 range, do a refeed week, and then start prep. So yeah, this is vlog number 1 for this cut series. We are gonna be heading to the gym soon. We got legs and arms today. We took out hack squats for a few weeks just because of my hips, but they have been feeling better. So we're gonna do the hip press again. We started out this week, but we're gonna go a little higher rep, and just like fill them with blood. Other than that, yeah, we'll see you guys at the gym, and we'll talk more then. Peace.
Shit. Oh, shit. So, wake up call. I did this machine for the first time, at least first time in a while, in a training block earlier this week. And this is why little details matter. So I had this set, I think maybe a notch or two back. Maybe a notch or two back. But something to think about is I didn't use heeled shoes. I actually was barefoot. So the thing with heeled shoes, or whatever you want to call these, Olympic lifting shoes. These are powerlifting technically, but they're around the same thing. What it does is it gives you a little more dorsiflexion, basically the flexibility of your ankle, and puts you more in a position where your quads are going to be the limiting factor, right? So it makes the lift a little harder because it kind of puts your lever arms at an angle. I'm not a biomechanical nerd, so I might not be saying this right, but basically puts your femur at an angle where you get more knee flexion and your quads have to activate more. So last week I did like 5 plates on this thing, and I think I got 11. I barely got 15 today with 4. So meaning technique standards is a little different, so I'm gonna do them from now on this way. The other day I'll train them heavier, and then this day I'll train them lighter. This is supposed to be in place of hack squats for now, so. But my hips feel good. Everything was on my quads, so really like this machine. I'm gonna be doing it for a while and start progressing on them. And the cool thing too is because it's, because I made it harder, now I have more weight I can milk over time. Because the loading is limited on this machine, so pretty good. Just something to think about when you're setting up to do a certain exercise. Make sure you keep in mind the setup, the variables, so you know you're progressing the right way. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's just something, if you want to get advanced, you can't forget about that. So try it for yourself. Let me know what you think. I got 5 minutes. Sweet. This gym's closing literally in 5 minutes. So I gotta get this done. Oh, the fatigue is real. Come on. Come on. All right, guys. I was supposed to do 4 sets, but did 3 expedited and got a crazy pump right now. Try to look in the mirror real quick. Crazy pump right now. So I usually try to rest like a little bit longer, but for arms I might shorten it up a little bit. So we're about to head back to the crib, get back home, get a meal in, and yeah, I'm kind of speechless right now. I gotta give you guys one more gem though. Crap. What should I talk about now? Listen, guys. I'm like you guys too, okay? I don't want to come here every day. Some days I do, some days I really don't. All right? And I know you probably hear it all the time. Motivation is fleeting, discipline is where it's at. I'm telling you, you have to come here even if you don't want to. That's the trick. Just show up. You're not going to beat yourself every single time, but the fact that you show up, it's going to add up. So all the little wins add up over time, and you just have to keep stringing them along. Don't stop. So just a little motivation for you guys. Even though you don't need it, you need discipline to become the better version of yourself. So, ooh la la, kumbaya. See you at the crib. The lighting in here ain't bad though. Let's get out of here. Ah, my ab cramped. All right, what's going on, guys? We are back over here at home, grubbing on this fiber bomb that I made. Just oatmeal with some whey protein and a bunch of different fruits. I was behind on fiber. I try to get like 30 grams at least a day, just so I can make sure I can take a dump. But other than that, just getting a majority of my calories in at the end of the day, which is super cool because I'm literally eating most of the food for the day right before I go to sleep, so that helps with hunger. And I remember I spoke earlier about eating a little bit later during the day. So it's just a strategy that I use so I can backlog my calories closer to my training time because I am in a deficit, and if I can go to bed without being hungry, that's a win. So just something you can try. I'm a little tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. Thank you for tuning in to today's video on the pre-prep series. I'm wiped. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Please like this video. Follow me on Instagram, Logzo, LOCDZOE, same handle as the YouTube. Like this video if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.